Everybody, welcome back. Sandamtod here. It's about 12:30 in the morning, and I wasn't tired yet, so I decided to shoot a tag video. A great YouTuber tag me guy that's been checking out my vids for a long time, and I'm subbed to him as well. An old school gamer. He came up with his own tag. I'm calling it the anger tag. I don't know exactly what he called it, but if you guys want to go out and go over and check out his original video, I'm sure you'd appreciate some support over there. Anyway, we got started here. I got three questions in front of me, and he asks, the first question is, how many controllers have I ever broken over the years due to anger at a video game? The answer is, out of commission, zero. I mean, I've never totally, boogered one to the point where I couldn't still use it. But there are a couple. Now, I couldn't find the ones. They're probably put up, but I do have them still. Both of them are Nintendo brand controllers. One of my original controllers like this, I think I was playing Karate Kid or something. I was pissed, and I threw it, and it chipped part of the corner off of it. I think I hit the table with it, or the chair. Who knows? I think I hit the table with it, coffee table or something, but it chipped off the corner. Uh, I've also had a cat chew on the cord and chew the rubber buttons, but that's not damage from anger. That's just a cat being a cat. The other controller would be my NES Max, and I'm almost positive that I broke it the same way through it, and it cracked along here and broke a piece off. Probably playing a Ninja Gaiden or something like that. I don't know, but I know I have cracked a couple along there, but they've always still been operational. I was always pretty careful with my shit, and that's partly because I had to buy all my own stuff, or ask for it for Christmas and hope I got it from my grandparents or something. Usually I didn't get anything like that. I might get a game, but I didn't get a lot of stuff. So the controllers and stuff I bought all myself, so I was pretty careful with them. Second question was, folks, top 5 games that piss me off. That's not quite how he worded it, but that's how I'm wording it. In no particular order, folks, we're going to do them here. And the first one would be a game like this, Outlaw Golf 2. This game's pissed me off more times than anything, because what it is you get into a match that's 9 holes or 18 holes, and there'll be 3 golfers. You'll be playing against 2 other golfers. You have to pretty much have to sit through the computer's turn. I mean, you can like skip part of it, but you have to watch them tee off every time and line it up, and it just takes forever. And if you want to play through the tournaments and the careers, you have to play these matches. And sometimes you get, a long ways into it, like 8 or 9 holes, and you'll fuck up one hole and you'll screw the game. Sometimes it won't happen until like the second to the last hole or even the last hole. I've aced myself out on the putting green a couple times and been so pissed I wanted to just, I don't know what I wanted to do, but I've learned over the years. I used to get really pissed when I was a kid and like throw the controller, punch the pillows, punch the cushion on the couch, or, kick something. Nothing. I never broke anything because I didn't want to get in trouble for breaking something. But, I'd sock myself in the leg sometimes. I don't know why. And I'd just be pissed off. So over the years, I've mellowed out quite a bit. I'm just like, if I get pissed, I just kind of shake my head and shut it off and laugh about it, and say, I'll beat this tomorrow. I mean, it's better than getting really pissed about it. So, but all these games have pissed me off before, and in the moment, I've been really pissed at them. The second one is Road Rash 3D. Any of these Road Rash games on the motorcycles, you're constantly getting bumped and kicked and stuff anyway. But on this one, it's especially cheap, and they'll kick you right into oncoming traffic and stuff. And you can pop a wheelie and bounce over them, but you can only do that so many times before you get too much damage to your car. So that would be not car, motorcycle. That'd be the second one. The third one would be a Super Nintendo game Killer Instinct. This game pisses me off so much when I play it, especially if you play any hardness above normal. They're combo breaking your ass every moment of the day, and you can hardly ever pull a combo breaker off. But they're breaking your combos left and right. And then if you do make it to the end guy idol is like hard as shit, and he is beatable. But we called it the easy idol. It's like you get there and you kick your ass like 5 or 6 times, but it seemed like after he wore you down enough and you were so pissed at it, they'd throw an easy one at you where he would like be a half second slower or something. Maybe it was our imagination, but we always called it the easy idol, and we'd hope to get the easy idol on our turn so we could kick its ass and make it through. So that game pissed me off. Same thing with this one. Fighting games generally piss me off more than anything. Mortal Kombat 3 for the Super Nintendo. I've never beaten Mortal Kombat 3 with any of the characters ever. I enjoy the game, but I've never beaten it. Ever. And that might surprise some people. I was kind of starting to not be into fighting games as much when Mortal Kombat 3 came along. And I just never really got into it that much. And this is a hard son of a bitch, this Super Nintendo Mortal Kombat 3. And the final game, I'm going to have to agree with Old School Gamer on one of his picks. The one that pissed me off the most, the one that I think I did chip the controller on, Ninja Gaiden. This son of a bitch, if you haven't watched the Angry Video Game review on this, of the Angry Video Game Nerd, and you have a moment to go watch it, he explains every single reason why this game is so frustrating and yet so fun. I mean, and it'll drive you nuts. It pissed me off. I've only ever beaten this game one time, and it's because you have to play through the final level 3 times. You can't beat the 3 end bosses in a row on 1 health bar. It's impossible. And if you beat it one boss, then the next boss shows up, kicks your ass. You got to play through the last four stages of level 6 in order to get to him again. And you always got to take that jump slash thing, the little whirlwind thing. Otherwise, if you don't have that when you go in there, you're not going to be able to kick their ass, because that thing will take down like 10 or 11 of their health lines in one slash. So this game right here, I've only ever beaten it once. I was so happy I jumped up in the air out of my chair, and when I came down, the game popped up out of the Nintendo. I've never seen the ending. I'm going to have to resort to finding another YouTuber that has recorded the ending and check it out, because I will probably never beat this game again. The third question is, what makes you angry in games? A lot of times what makes me angry is on fighting games, it seems like you can't block as fast as a computer can, and you can't pull off the controller moves as quick as the computer can do them. That's why fighting games usually piss me off. Driving games piss me off because they'll be cheap and they'll ram your car right at the last second, force you into an on-ramp, or a guard rail or something, and you'll be, right at the end and get screwed. And, not having a save anytime you want feature, that kind of pisses me off too. In today's world, it's pretty much standard that you should have that. You shouldn't be forced to play a 30-minute level and hunting for the next save spot because you're, can't shut it off, or you'll lose all of your, stuff you've built up. So that's about it. I'm not overly pissed at games anymore. I've mellowed myself out. But I'm going to tag 3 people. And I'll be surprised if you all haven't been tagged, because this is a pretty good one. I'm going to tag PukeFace16 with this. I want to see if he's ever had any anger moments. Pete, Snestastic, I'm going to tag you. I'll be surprised if you haven't gotten this by the time you see mine, buddy. And the third guy I'm going to tag is Creeboy411. If he wants to do this. He seems like a pretty mellow guy, though. I don't know if he's ever had any anger issues with the video games, but if he wants to do it and he sees the bid, if any of you see the bid, I'm not going to seek you out. I'm not going to PM you and make you do it, but if you watch the bid and you want to do it, cool. Thanks, folks. Really great tag idea. I love it, the anger management tag. But I'm going to sign off, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Visit Old School Gamer, too. Bye.